your name?
Jaime,
Where are you from?
Florida, USA. You're all going to have the same guy on your film.
How long have you been in Ecuador?
3 months.
How do you like Cuenca?
Cuenca's a lovely city. I get to visit with all these college students that want to talk to me.
What other city are you going to travel to?
Ambato, Loja, Baños, Manzanita. I a lot of them. Amazon, maybe Galapagos, Baltra.
What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, I like dogs. I love dogs.
Do you have pets?
No, I don't. I can't have one.
Of our music genre?
Say again?
Of our music genre. What is your favorite
Movie?
famous?
I don't watch TV. I don't watch a lot of movies. But some of the old ones, like the Rocky movies, were fun. And, movies, not so much. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Thanks a lot for helping with my project.
You're quite welcome, Francisco.
I
I hope you get an A+.
Espera. Ya, ahorita.
Hello, my name is Francisco. I am 21 years old. I am a student at Polytechnica Salesian University. This is a project, my English class. Can you help me, please?
Yes, sure.
I have a two interview foreigner as part of my final project. Show it on video. Is that possible?
Of course.
My English is in progress. Please by Patient. What is your name?
Louise LeBlanc.
Uh,
I am from the French part of Canada. I was born in Montreal, Canada.
yes. How long have you been in Ecuador?
I have lived in Ecuador for 9 years. I moved here in 2012.
2012? Yeah. How do you like Cuenca?
I love Cuenca. I think it is the best place to retire. But I loved it even more before the pandemic.
What other cities are you going to travel to?
Oh dear. What do we do about the dogs?
Es las perras.
Uh-oh. Solo por un tiempo. Van a parar. What was your question?
What other cities are you going to travel to?
Oh, well, I have been to Quito and Guayaquil. No. But I do not plan on traveling anymore.
Do you have pets?
Oh, I have 7 dogs.
What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a horse.
Horse? Yeah. Tell about an extraordinary place in Ecuador.
An extraordinary place in Ecuador.
Sí.
Oh dear, I haven't traveled that much because of my dogs, I have to take care of them. But I'm trying to think of an extraordinary place, which would be, traveling by bus from Cuenca to Quito was the most marvelous trip I can imagine.
Bueno, I loved this experience. From what I WhatsApp about some personal things, my spirits were lifted. Every person I talked to and listened to their enthusiasm was really something very nice to do. Also, I missed practicing more. I understand 55%, but at the time of speaking, I did not get the words I needed. I needed. At the point, just listened to them, and it was something very surprising the answer of the people interview, but I lacked a better camera for the audio, and I also lacked more courage. I was nervous, so I missed several tourists, although some did not help me because they were touring the city as tourists. Others lent themselves to several interviews.
In the world. The scenery is phenomenal. The scenery from the beginning to the end was just phenomenal. And passing the villages and seeing the different people that lived there, that was also very interesting. We have mountains in Canada, the same range as here, but people in Canada, people do not live in the mountains. Like here in Ecuador, you have little, villages and towns, pueblos, that actually live in the mountains. So that was very interesting for me to see. The bus trip was beautiful.
Have you ever had the opportunity to work?
Oh, to work here in Ecuador?
Sí, en Ecuador.
Oh, well, no. You see, I retired at the age of.
Have you ever had the opportunity to work in Ecuador?
I retired 10 years ago in Canada from my job working in a railway station. And I moved here right away, and I have no intention of working here. I enjoy 3 pensions from Canada, and so I do not need to work. I can't think where I have worked. No, I have not worked at all here in Ecuador.
Yeah. Tell about your favorite film.
My favorite film, my movie. Oh yes, my absolute favorite movie is a British classic. It's called Sense and Sensibility. And I wish I could remember the actors. I'm not very good at names. Anyway, it's just a marvelous movie. It's very, well, it's not recent. It's based on a novel, a British novel. It's called Sense and Sensibility. I have watched that movie, I think, at least 20 times. And I know so much the words in English that I can watch it in Spanish, and I know what the Spanish means because I know what they're saying in English. Yeah, that is absolutely my favorite movie. My second favorite movie is called 7 Years in Tibet with Brad Pitt. Do you know that movie? Do you know that movie? 7 Years in Tibet? You don't know that?
I don't.
You have not watched that movie?
No.
No, that's a marvelous movie. It's set in Tibet, and it shows a wonderful view of the Buddhist people there in Tibet. I really like the actors, and so those are my 2 favorite movies. I know you only asked for one.
Yeah. What is your what is your favorite music?
Movie?
Music.
Oh, music.
Music.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I was brought up with classical music, and my absolute favorite music is J.S. Bach. Do you know James
No.
Bach? I don't very much like popular music, but I do like all kinds of folk music. For example, the music of the Andes Mountains, for example, the flutes, and that is just so exciting. That music is really exciting. But so from the classical part, I like J.S. Bach, and from the kind of popular folk music, I absolutely love Ecuadorian music from the Andes. That's really exciting.
What is your opinion about the people of Ecuador?
Well, the people of Ecuador are extremely polite. They are kind, and they are genuinely kind. Okay, like if you go into a store, they genuinely want to help you. It's not kind of forced. Like they really want to help you. Everybody is genuinely kind here. I guess that's about what I have to say about. See, it's different in Canada because I remember going back to Toronto, where I lived 30 years of my life, and the people are cold on the street. Like people here on the street, they actually say Buenas tardes, and they don't even know you. and when you're sitting in a restaurant, they come in and they say Buen provecho. They're just so open, you know? Whereas in Toronto, when I went back for a couple of weeks, they're cold and unfriendly, I think. Very different. But that's because it's a big city, I guess.
That is all I think. Thanks a lot for helping with my project.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope it goes well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bueno, I loved this experience. From what I WhatsApp about some personal things, my spirits were lifted. Every person I talked to and listened to their enthusiasm was really something very nice to do. Also, I missed practicing more. I understand 55%, but at the time of speaking, I did not get the words I needed. At the point, Jude listened to them, and it was something very surprising the answer of the people interview, but I lacked a better camera for the audio, and I also lacked more courage. I was nervous, so I missed several tourists, although some did not help me because they were touring the city. As tourists, others lent themselves to several interviews.